Welcome everyone to another Pixelator review. I'm your host, Pixelator Jordan. So we're back here again with a one book review today, and that one is Project Hail Mary. Now I was recommended this by a friend because I'm really liking sci-fi. I'm a big sci-fi nerd, Halo being one of my favorite series, and Renegade Star is one of my favorite series. So needless to say, I do really like sci-fi stuff. So he was telling me this is definitely up your alley, you'll like it. So I took a check at it and I was like, all right, I'll check it out. And so I did, and here we are. So I don't have much to say about it because it's not a space opera. It's a really intense story that has a lot of stakes and it's really cool. I do like it, but I have some things to say, of course, as usual. So without a further ado, let's start this review.
Nice.
So what I really liked about the story is just that it's about, our main character. He's trying to discover how to save the world from these, I want to say, evil little molecules that eats up the suns and stuff like that. And it's like, it is like that. But anyway, point is, it's like, I really like the intensity of the whole situation and how we got to certain A to B situations. Like, it's pretty intense and like heartbreaking because he's now the only one where he went on a crew of, I believe, 3. Trying to discover how to save the world and all that stuff. We get flashbacks to like before Project Hail Mary and all that stuff, and it's pretty bad. Not bad in like a bad way, but like messed up. How they got him to go in space and stuff like that. But anyway, I did like the intensity of that was from this, and then I also really liked Rocky, our little alien friend. There's a lot of intensity with that one too, and discovering a new language with that was really fun. And yeah, there was so much there's a lot of jargon of science stuff that definitely went over my head because I'm not that in depth with my science side, but it was still really good and intense on how they try to figure out things by literally scientific problems. And some of it I do remember from high school. But anyway, yeah, it was actually a really fun thing with him and the alien, and it's really cool to see how intense the author can make it into just one person dialogue stuff, and it works. It does. It really does. It has this great story to it about being alone and then also being trying to save the world. That's also a thing. So yeah, needless to say that there's a lot of like stuff because there's so much to say about the book on itself, but here's some of my dislikes. Now, some of you say, why would you dislike this book? It seems like a very good book. And here's the thing. It really is a good book. It's well written and all that stuff. But you know what my problem is? It's way too smart for me. And I can say that right now. I am not sad by that. But it's like some of the pacing is just a bit too slow for my liking. And when it comes to sci-fi space stuff, I like things to get weird and wild and just fun. I don't want to think about the actual science stuff behind it, oh, we could burn up in space because of this or something like that, or you could die instantly because of it. That's not what I'm there for. I'm here to enjoy myself and have a good time. Now, I know the story is supposed to depict itself in a more realistic way, which is understandable, but it's not my cup of tea when it comes to that. When it comes to sci-fi, I really want to have a fun time, not think about how to save the end of the world or just think about how are we gonna stop this whatever happening here. I'm like, no, I want to have fun and stop the evil do-gooders. Yes. So, but needless to say, it's not a bad story. It's so written well, but like I said, this is more of a personal take of saying that I prefer simpler things, and I don't need this intensity when I read my books because it's just not my forte. Overall, this book is great. So if I had to get let's say a movie description of this, or something I can compare it to, this would be Interstellar's. All right, and Renegade Star to me is Star Wars. I will never say Star Wars is worse than Interstellar. Interstellar is amazing, thought-provoking, and all that good stuff. Same thing could be said about this book. But I have a lot of fun watching Star Wars. That's the big thing there. I have so much fun watching Star Wars. I have so much fun reading Renegade Star. Those things just still my heart. It is what I really love about storytelling in books. And movies in general, too. For Project Hail Mary and Interstellar, they're really, really good. Like, they're really just thought about everything when it comes to like realistic standards and stuff like that, which is good. But it's not what I'm looking for. And though, like I said, I can sit there and tell you, like, this outbeats a lot of indie books I've read, but it's not what I'm looking for when I look to read something. But that's not to say this book isn't good. This book is absolutely amazing. It's written really well. It's very easy to follow. So, needless to say, this right here is a really good story, and especially has like really good thought-provoking ideas and stuff like that, and especially how to depict aliens really the realistic way. I do like it, but like I said, it's just not the way I like reading my sci-fi. It's hard sci-fi, and that's fine and dandy, but it's not what I look for. But if you are one that really does like hard sci-fi, then oh yeah, absolutely, this book is definitely up your alley. And I would never talk smack about the book because it's not a bad book. It's an absolutely amazing book. I think it got an award too, which is understandable. So yeah, if you're looking for a really hard sci-fi with thought-provoking ideas and how to save the world, and also a little alien named Roggy, who's absolutely the best, I recommend Project Hail Mary because it really is a great book. So with that being said, I'm giving Project Hail Mary a rating of check it out. Hi, I want to thank you guys all for watching. Sorry for the disappearance there for a moment there, but I will shortly get back to all of my regular planned series videos. So we're just going to go back to that, doing some series videos and single book reviews and stuff like that, the normal stuff. So, well, here's the start to a new year. So thank you guys all for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.